Welcome back, my lovely students. We will now be doing our final example problem that tells us, in addition to what we already know is congruent, what else should have been given to us to show that these two triangles are congruent by the H to the L theorem. Okay, which remember, the first thing we always have to show if we're going to use the HL theorem, my triangles must be right triangles, which, oh no, you guys, only one of my triangles is right now. Okay, so I need to somehow use something that I've talked about in the past to help me show that one of these other angles in this triangle is also right. So if I can do that, then I know the triangles are right, which then I can use the HL theorem. Okay, so looking here, I'm going to rotate my triangle around. Do you guys see anything that would let me know that one of these angles also has to be a right angle? Well, angles KML and angles KMH form a linear pair, which means they're supplementary. So if one angle is 90, 90 plus what gives you 180? Because remember, if they're a linear pair, they have to be 180 because they're supplementary. So 90 plus what gives us 180? 90. So that means that these two angles have to be 90-degree angles because that's what it means to be a linear pair, which means they're supplementary, which means they have to be 180. Okay? So, by using all that together, I now know that I have a right angle, which is great because now I have two right triangles, so get excited. Okay, so I now know that angle, now I'm forgetting which one, I think it was KMH. Yeah. Okay, so angle KMH, I now know is a right angle. And how I know that? Well, it forms a linear pair, which means it's supplementary, which means it adds up to be 180. So, this is because of your definition of a linear pair and also your definition of supplementary. So, I'm just going to put them together because they kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly, right? So, it's because of your definition of a linear pair and supplementary, which if it's a linear pair, it means it's supplementary. So, peanut butter, jelly. They go together. Okay? So, that's how I know that's a right angle, which now that I know that's a right angle, now that I have a right angle in both of these triangles, that means I have two right triangles. Holy to the hot dog. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Okay, so I now know that triangle KMH and triangle KML are right triangles. And how I know that is because I have a right angle, and that is what it means to be a right triangle. So that's the definition of a right triangle. Definition of a right triangle. Okay, so I'm trying to show these two triangles are congruent by the hypotenuse leg theorem, but currently I don't have a leg or a hypotenuse marked in as congruent. I don't have any sides marked as congruent, which is a problem. Okay, so do you guys spot any of those tricks up our sleeves that will allow me to mark in an additional side as being congruent? Oh man, I see it too, guys. The shared side. What's the shared side? KM. KM is in both of my triangles. So I can say KM is congruent to KM by the reflexive property. Yes. Okay. So again, to know what else should be marked in my picture, I need to know if this is a leg or hypotenuse. Because if I have a leg, then I need the hypotenuse. If I have the hypotenuse, then I need the leg. So, which side do you guys think this is? Is this a leg or is this a hypotenuse? It is a leg. Holy hot dog, you guys. So, I'm given a leg. What I need for the hypotenuse leg theorem is the hypotenuse because I have a leg. Okay, so I need the hypotenuse. That's what's missing. I need the hypotenuse. So which side of my triangle is the hypotenuse? Well, yeah, you guys, that's correct. It's the side across from the 90-degree angle. So which side is across from the 90-degree angle? Well, that would be side KL and HK. Okay, so KL needs to be congruent. That's a K, sorry. Needs to be congruent to HK. And guess what, you guys? That's our last example problem dealing with the additional information that should have been given to us to show triangles are congruent by the HL theorem. So, way to go. You guys are brilliant, and I'm so proud of you.